Life Stadium. The Jets hosting the New England Patriots.
The stadium's so big that you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. On the Giants sideline, there's a look at their head coach, Brian Dable. This guy's one of the fortunate 2-0 teams here to start this 2026 season. Across the field, that's head coach of the Cowboys, Brian Schottenheimer. His guys on the flip side, they're 0-2 on the season, facing a tough test in a game here they need to win. Kate Scott and Brock Hewer on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And off we go from Dallas. Let's take this at the 10. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State fourth-round pick in 2016 who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL. I think for me and for many others, it's based on all he's overcome, from tough playoff losses to significant injuries. But his leadership, his stats, his ability to play like an MVP in big moments, at his best, he really is all you could ever ask for.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. It is Abdul Carter making plays as he cleans that one up. 6 yards to go here. It's third down. To the air on third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
The Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. First down, here's Dak. And screen here to Blue. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Just a yard left to go on second down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now third down.
I should probably stop that head, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that trick you got to check.
Yeah, here we go. I think
Third and long for him here. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This from 40 on the right hash.
40-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's Thomas on the return. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. And they'll be brought out by the 2025 first rounder out of Ole Miss. Here's Jackson Dart.
One of the really cool things about Jackson Dart's career, both high school and college, is every step of the way he just kept getting better. And that's what the great pros do. Joe Burrow, Lamar, Josh Allen, they never rest on their laurels. They're constantly striving to be excellent. That's exactly what Jackson Dart did collegiately, and have to do professionally.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And it's good for a New York first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Escapes the pocket. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. They're on the tackle, the rookie out of Auburn. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Trying the right side with Tracy. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. Tracy has the New York touchdown. The Giants pull ahead 6-3 in the first. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Escapes the pocket. And the 2-point try is good. He reaches the end zone and gives them a 5-point lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Starting at the 10. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So Coach Brian Schottenheimer sending his Cowboys offense back to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Dumped off to his running back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Brings up third down.
Here he goes, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Brian Anger on now to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Takes it in at the 26. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
At the 47-yard line.
Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Dart. Vacates quickly left side. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is second down. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Look at that power, deep left side. Shot near the goal line. And he has the New York touchdown. The Giants widen their lead to 11 in the first.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Ryan Dable has the offense out there. They're trying for two.
The Giants will
Darts out of the shotgun. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead.
16. Cowboys 3.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. He'll begin his return from the 11. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Cowboys about set to take over. And it's an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. He's got it on the bootleg. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Second and 19 at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Like that wide.
Prescott here from the gun. Gets him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. Let's see what they went with. Third down. From the gun is Prescott. Forced out to his right. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a fourth down.
And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. Third time they've called on him as he gets this away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Now here comes the New York offense. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their third touchdown in 3 drives. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Your start now. Caught by Theo Johnson. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36.
10 yards. And the Giants first down. It's a gain of 10.
Going on 1st down. It's Dart. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches.
2nd and inches at the 46-yard line.
And we're on the toss to Tracy. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Darts looking to throw. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Giants swell their 1st quarter by 6.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Brian Dable has the offense out there. They're trying for 2.
The Giants will
Back now, pressure coming.
conversion.
Caught at the 2. And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Return starts at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Connecting on a slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard
Dak
line.
to the air here. Well, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. It's the 5th time they've gotten there for a sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down. Dak now from the gun. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. He'll go with another punch, which brings Brian Anger back to the field. And he's been getting all of it every time out. He'll take it from the 1. Found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Brian Dable getting his Giants out there for their next drive. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
19, Tiger, 19.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatteroo. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
On play action with Dart. Pulled in by his back, Scatteroo. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Dart's back to throw. Has a man on target to Johnson. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Give him 32 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. Drawing up the design keeper. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants threatening to run away with it already. Wow, Brock, hard to imagine a more effective play in their entire playbook for that particular spot right there.
You know, you get in this red zone, Kate, you want the ball in the hands of the guys you do trust the most to score. In a lot of cases, well, you trust your quarterback, and all he did was add to that trust.
Giants offense and Dart looking to get 2 more here.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Design quarterback run here. And he isn't able to get in here. That lead's going to stay right where it is. Well, they are perfect no longer. Defense finally stops them on a 2-point try. You think this is just a case of they were going to go for it every time, Brock, until it didn't work out?
Yeah, not a gambler, but this is house money. And when you feel this good and you're this hot, continue to take advantage. They've obviously seen something this week in their preparation that they could go after these guys they have. And I don't think one time getting stopped is going to deter them moving forward.
Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Yeah! There we go!
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long, they're going to throw. That's Lamb on the slant. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
And the Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
1 quarter down for these 2 NFC East teams. The Giants in control so far. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. Short pass brought in. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 42-yard line.
Dak throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Now it's Prescott again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And he's been one of the players of this game. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Giants lining things up. First and 10. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. There has been nothing that can stop them, so we got to assume this drive, Brock, likely going to end in a touchdown as well. And there, it's Malik Neighbors. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. First down now, ball at the 33.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. Dumps it off to his running back. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Second and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And what will they dial up on third and short? Dart gonna throw again. Got his man, Thomas has it. And they're gonna hold him down just shy of the 40. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
It's a gain of 20. First down, New York.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On first and 10, here's Dart. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Dart's out of the shotgun. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third down now. Here's Darts. Flushed out of the pocket. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. And I know we're still in the first half, but you look at his totals, Brock. It's looking like 100 yards isn't just a fake possibility. It's almost a certainty with how well he's been mixing some dual threat reps into his work here. They'll come up on first and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry. Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
At the 9-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup.
Here's Tracy once more. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Giants.
They go right back to Tracy. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. So from the 3, here's second and goal.
A gain of 5. Brings up second.
Tracy has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
And he hauls in the interception. And the Cowboys are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Yeah, here we go. I took the line.
First down, here's Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Giants' 42-yard line.
From the gun is Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. They're already on a modest little winning streak here. Currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. So 20 yards on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
At the 42-yard line.
On first down, here's Starks. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll get this up to his own 44. Hauled down by Andrew Winger. 2nd down now, they need 7.
2nd and 7 at the 44-yard
From the gun, here's Starks. Chased out to his right. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Throwing this one back of the end zone. And he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet down. Oh, Brock, that could have been a highlight reel touchdown. Instead, just an incompletion. That's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. He's trying to go deep again. He's got it inside the 25. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested. They knock it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
He was defended by Deron Bland.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the set.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Dart going to go for it on 4. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. On the give, it's Blue. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
That one gains 7. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Dak off the play fake. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Like that.
Dak now from the gun. play because that was not good. Brings up third down. Third and long for him here. They want him again. He goes down again. And talk about killing any momentum this offense had, Brock. 3 consecutive sacks that'll bring up fourth down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Takes this in at the 25. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So that's going to be the 2-minute warning, Brock. 1:55 remaining in our first half. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Going play action with darts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball's still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. They'll go play action. Here's darts. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Darts back to throw. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. And going play action. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in balance.
2nd and 3 now. To throw. Here's Darts. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
Hey, 3 touchdown games aren't unusual for a quarterback, but we normally see him through the air. This QB's legs have been a problem for this defense today.
Darting this offense, getting set to go for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And this won't have the juice to reach the landing zone, so some great field position coming up for this offense at the 40-yard line. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They pick the hands off, now Prescott. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Complete out to the right. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Gain of 14 yards brings up 3rd down.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. On comes Brian Anger to punt it away. And they could really use a good one here. This will be grabbed at the 5. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Bails out of the pocket quick. Going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. It's only week 3 on the schedule, but already some big-name teams with big early tests. Will they pass or fail? Let's get into it. Our tour around the NFL starts now at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. The Colts at home to take on the Titans in the AFC South. And this is Tyjae Spears. He's looking for an opening, gonna find it, a 17-yard touchdown on the ground. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they play host to the New England Patriots. And this is Brenton Strange. You want instant offense? Try this one on for size. He makes the catch, and then watch him go. This is going to wind up as an 85-yard catch and run for the touchdown. One more to bring you, and it's from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders taking on the Eagles. And this is Devontae Smith. He'll take this one in, one of 2 touchdowns for him in the first half. This one's gone to halftime, and it's the Eagles looking for their 2nd win after an opening week loss. They're up at halftime. And with that, a look at what else is going on around the NFL here in week number 3. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. The Giants and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
On 1st and 10, clear start. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And they make the tackle at the 38. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
Here's Tracy on 1st down. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Stop made by Donovan Ezeraku. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's start now. Completed over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's another Giants 1st
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Brings up second and
Now Dart. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Dart out of the shotgun. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Brian Dable has the offense out there. They're trying for 2.
The Giants will line
Back
up.
to throw. Here's Dart. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
Hello.
Well, they don't get it, but just the choice to go for it there, Brock. As I'm looking to my right, seeing a partner kind of fuming, a little steam coming out of the head. I'm sure you and many others maybe aren't a fan of that call.
I don't feel like
Hello.
I really don't.
You don't look at it.
Well, thank you. But yeah, this still just gets me, and I know many others every single time.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. Complete over the middle. And he's
Hello.
tackled for a short gain.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
It's one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Yeah, here we go.
From the gun is Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. You're going to face 4th and short. So out now comes the punter. Brian Anger, the one to send it away. Brian Dable getting his Giants out there for their next drive. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Dart from the pistol. He's throwing deep to the left side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Here's a design run. And nothing was going to help him escape that. He gets hit for a loss. 2nd down coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Still going inside the 35. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Ryan Dable has the offense out there. They're trying for two. From the gun, here's Dart. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the one. Ooh, whether they got it or not there, Brock, not going to make too many friends going for two in that situation.
Yeah, sure felt less about whether they're successful or not, and more just about the fact they don't care. I'll tell you what, they may forget about it. Those guys on the other side, they won't. And they'll remember it the next time they line up against each other.
The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Start the drive with blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Here's the backup. First throw. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. Milton lost it. And it's picked out by the Giants. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble.
There are so many fundamental details playing the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you got to have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB doesn't, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
The Giants about to get to work on offense. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Going on first down. It's Dart. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's 16 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when the first down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
Scatterboo here on the toss. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Scatterboo here on 1st and goal. Don't think he's going to get much, if any, as he heads out of bounds right near the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. Now Dart's going to the air. Flushed out of the... And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants grow their lead off the turnover.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Ryan Dable has the offense out there. They're trying for two. It's coming. Here's Dart. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25. The Cowboys about set to take over. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series.
Come on.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And after one play of this drive, might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
Just an incredible, incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And make this defense 3 for 3, partner. Consecutive sacks. That's how you kill a drive. It's 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Somebody give this guy a break as he sends his 10th punt away. Picked up at the 38. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Giants and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. On 1st down, here's Dart. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Give him 25 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Now go play action. Here's Dart. Connects on the crosser. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs. And he's now reached it with that last catch. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Dart setting in to throw here. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Giants offense and Dart looking to get 2 more here.
The Giants will
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And that's caught. Great call. Even if the points weren't needed, the lead swells by another 2. All right, I might have understood this a couple of touchdowns ago. At this point, I'm not sure you can find much justification for going for 2, but they did, and that landslide grows bigger still.
Kate, does this feel personal to you?
Yeah, it does.
It does, right? This feels personal, and honestly, I'm having a flashback to Pete Carroll, Jim Harbaugh, USC, Stanford. After the game, when those two went out on the field, we're like, what's your deal? What's your deal? What's your deal? Keep the camera rolling because this handshake's going to be rather interesting.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Has it at the 11. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Handoff running left. It's Blue. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it.
Okay, ready?
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
And the Cowboys 1st down.
Back now, pressure coming. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Milton out of the pistol here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 15 at at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Brings up third down and 15.
Cougar 19.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Their punter making his way out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And another mistake for them here. This punt had way too much on it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The Giants and Malik Neighbors set to go to work again. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. The Cowboys scoop it up. They had a nice chunk after that recovery, and they're going to take over inside the red zone.
And there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away for you, right? It's all about the ball. It's all about, you hear me preach that all the time. Get the ball back. If they get the ball back, there's a little extra bonus on that return as well.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Cowboys football as we're just really counting down the moments at this point. This game's gotten out of hand.
Ready, ready.
All right, here we go. Second down. Milton. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, but that's going to bring up a tough third down.
On the set. Go. Go.
Here he goes, third and long. On screen here to Blue. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it. This is a case of just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Fielded at the 7. Spins out of one stop. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Giants and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. New York to the line. First and 10. Here goes Dart to the air. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
First down, Giants.
The counter give to Tracy. He spins right by him. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. We've set it downs for him from the 31. On first down, this is Scatterboo. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Cowboys.
Play action with Dart. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
They'll go. Here's Dart. Sideline throw reeled in my neighbors. And absolutely no chance of getting the yards he needed. He's brought down well short, and they're going to turn it over on downs. Prescott on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Second and 18 at the 15-yard line.
Following the sack, needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. A 3rd down run with Blue. And the 2nd down run produces 7 before they bring him down. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 11.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. Punt team on the field. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Takes it in at the 21. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. They'll go play action. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Incomplete. Coverage on the play by Trayvon Diggs.
Driving forward with Scatterboo. He has this down to the 34. And gain 11 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Giants.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5. 1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Option play. They're going to give it to Tracy. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down. On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 23-yard line.
Darts out of the shotgun. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Got to forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. A handoff to Tracy. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants continue adding to an insurmountable lead.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this other than simply splendid?
Darting this offense, getting set to go for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. Flushed out of the pocket. And the pass is the right call on the 2-point try, but we've got laundry on the field, so let's listen. Well, it's too bad that yellow line that we all see on TV isn't actually out on the field because it might have kept him from throwing that one.
You know, and I'm surprised, frankly, we don't see this more. It's just a tremendous spidey sense that these dual threat quarterbacks have of today.
Yeah.
They're out in the field, they're running around. Yeah, we don't see this nearly as much as, well, we would have back in my day where we played within the pocket so much more.
Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And they've really been smothered by that defense all game. Not just on the scoreboard, partner. Any yards at all. They've just been tough to come by.
Yeah, just hard yards. Just hard. Just no rhythm, really, throughout this one. Let's give some credit to that defense who has just had their number from beginning to end.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Dak to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. We've set it down from 37.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Who gets the handoff? Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
At the 38-yard line.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Gain of 5.
Yeah!
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Dak now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he'll try to hit this one well. Fielded at the 11. And this return finally comes to an end. What a stretch it was to give his guys a short field.
At the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Giants first down.
They go right back to Tracy. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Throwing off the play fake. There he is again. It's Neighbors. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Let's go.
Tracy on 1st and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 40.
From the gun, here's Dart. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
4 yards. It's 3rd down and goal.
And with the gun this time, here's Dart. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Giants are running them out of the building. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Giants offense and Dart looking to get 2 more here.
The Giants will line up for the
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. Well, partner, they had this one in the bag a long, long time ago. But some people,
You sure?
they're just never able to resist running that score up as high as it can go. And apparently that includes going for 2 more there.
Yeah, I'm trying to picture some of just the guys that I played with in the past. Those that really respect the game. You know what this does? This feels like you're disrespecting the game. This NFL, these are the best of the best, and this will come around at some point and bite you. You disrespect the game like this, you run it up on an opponent, you better watch your back down the road.
The Cowboys offense headed out there. They pick the hands off. Now Prescott. Fires right away, but incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down. All right, 1 more snap here before our 2-minute warning. Again on 2nd and 10. Prescott. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. From the gun is Prescott. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up fourth down. On now comes their punter. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Collects this at the 35. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Giants and Tyrone Tracy are running back on now. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They're going to pass it here. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
When the play breaks down, every once in a while, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Giants throwing 6 more on the blowout. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Darting this offense, getting set to go for 2.
The Giants will line up.
Looking in the air here. Escapes the pocket. And they aren't slowing down in the slightest. 2 more to their lead. Man, what a blowout we've got here. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Return starts from the 16. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory. They've got 1st down here from the 36. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. 1st down, here's Dak. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30.
Now Dak to throw. Jump off caught by his back. And this is down to 28 before the defense halts it.
Complete to Jaden Blue.
3rd and just 2 to go.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from Dallas.